What's up, YouTube? This video gonna be about Larry Dodson, the former lead singer of the Bar-Kays, and his musical influences. And I'll read them and I'll go back. They are Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, Sly Stone. He mentioned Count Basie and Sarah Vaughan, jazz to R&B. Larry Dodson, one of the most colorful figures to ever front a band, incredible vocalist, and to me, one of the most underappreciated talents ever. I mean, when you think about his stylings and how he could emulate what was happening at the time with the producer Alan E. Jones, with the Bar-Kays sound, you can't help but marvel and think this guy was a true song stylist. I mean, this cat really could go in different directions. He had no limits, and he was the truth. I mean, I like Larry Dodson's tone a whole lot, one of my favorite. And I remember being blown away by what the Bar-Kays were doing and how they were putting it down, and his range, his tone, his mindset, his acrobatics. I mean, just incredible talent. So it's always amazing how some of that stuff is taken for granted, because you just look at somebody and you just thinking, well, they doing this year in, year out. But he really had a distinctive vocal styling to go along with being an entertainer, a performer, very versatile, very talented, and so I always dug what he was about, But anyway, hearing his musical influences definitely hit the spot, because I could definitely see those people that he mentioned. Ray Charles was a musical great who any style. And you could get gut bucket with Larry Dodson. He could rock, he could funk, he could groove, pop. His vocals, when the Bar-Kays did do a lot of sound a lot stuff that they did emulating what was happening, his voice was ready for whatever. So obviously the Sly Stone influence with the ow and yar, but to also understand Earth, Wind and Fire, also understand the Commodores, the Ohio Players, whatever was happening, he could do it. That's a special talent. People don't understand. Some people say, well, they just emulate, imitate. No, you have to have a skill set to be able to pull it off. And he did it for years. And the Bar-Kays, he could do it live too. Now, if you go see him now, he's known as Larry D. But Larry Dodson, one of my favorite vocalists. I mean, one of those cats that it's just amazing when you think about what he could do as a performer and as a stylist. Obviously, the Stevie Wonder impact, you respect people that are versatile,